talk a little bit about character design, and I want to take you with me to my creative process and what I do. I think I'm gonna talk a little bit, like focus on the horror part and like the creepy part, but you can definitely take those tips and apply them on everything you do. So the first thing I try to think about when I'm designing a character is the world building and the story. I want the character to feel immersed in the world. I don't want her to feel like out of place. The character doesn't have to be, in my opinion, super scary and unappealing, but she has to have some element of unsettling in her. Something that will make you question what is going on. So what I like to do with my characters is think about the 5 senses, and I try to take one of the senses or maybe 2 of them and think how they impact the story. For example, in my other films, I used eyes. It was all about what you choose to see and what you choose to leave out. Some sort of like escaping reality because it's too hard to deal with what's actually going on. So you mask what's going on in order to protect yourself. And already talked about it in the previous video. I'm fascinated with eyes. I think they are one of the most interesting concepts that you can use in films, and I'm using it in this film as well. My character doesn't have eyeballs at all, but she does have a 3rd eye. When you don't have eyeballs, you're basically saying, I'm not looking. Like the world, the actual world that is right in front of you is not there. The concept of a 3rd eye is more of like looking at the spiritual world. You see to the beyond. And the reason I do that, the concept is that you always try to look for the bigger truth. You always try to look for like higher meanings and understand and have it all figured out. And you're trying to look so much from here, but you are kind of forgetting to look at the world with your regular eyes and to see reality as it is, and you are so obsessed with this perfection, but you can't even look at yourself eye to eye and face reality. So the project basically is about me dealing with anxiety. When I first started working on this project, my first thought was how anxiety feels to me. And this is how anxiety feels to me, that you are so out of touch. You're trying to act like everything is fine, but nothing's fine. You're just so anxious all the time. You're so stressed all the time. You are constantly like listening to those voices in your head telling you so many things about yourself, and you can't have a moment's rest. It's because you are choosing to kind of ignore it. You don't look. And the 3rd thing, I think it's the most important one, I'm actually going to debate it with you, is the colors. So, you know, if you know me and you watch my films, I use really weird color combinations. I like it that it's so not nice to look at. Right now in this current project, I'm like having so many problems deciding on the color scheme. I am, for the life of me, cannot choose one. I have so many options. I want you to look at those characters for a second. Take a good look at the color schemes of each and every one that I did. And before I'm going into what I think, pause this video for like maybe 10 seconds and think which character for you represents anxiety the most. Which one of those designs give you the most anxiety? And please let me know in the comments below. I need help. Help me. Please help me. You can write me paragraphs. You can even give me other options because I'm not even sure about those ones. So please help a girl out. Thank you so much. Anyway, I'm now going to tell you what I feel about each of those designs. So the first one I did is this one, the red one. For me, it's giving lingerie. It doesn't give me any anxiety at all. It gives me sexy times. Like, I don't know if it makes me anxious. This is the first design I did, by the way. So I don't know. The second one, this is one of my friends. She picked the colors. She said it gives her anxiety, and I heard it from other people as well. But for me, I feel nothing when I see this. I don't feel anxious at all. It gives Ghost Brides energy, and I don't know. The third one is tired energy. Not anxious energy, I want to go to sleep energy. And now you have the last one. So you probably realized by now that this is probably my favorite, and it is because I love the red background. It's just so me. I feel anxious when I see this, but I feel like something is still missing there. I'm not sure what, but something is not quite there. I don't know. I feel I need to work on this a little more. My fiance said that I can just switch between them in different moments, which can work. I'm not really sure that's the greatest idea, so I'm putting it there. Tell me what you think. And yeah, that's all I have to say about the character design. Let's get into the animation now, shall we? So this is the dress that I'm going to use for my reference. I will just go and I will maybe twirl a little bit. So I'll have some reference. Also, she's doing like this. I'm trying not to do something weird, but like this. That's just basic reference. I just need some movement for like the dress. The hair is a completely different story because she had two really long braids. I don't have braids. I have short hair. So the hair is going to be trial and error situation. I hope that works. Yay! Good luck to me. First of all, I'm using the Procreate animation assistant. Now, I really don't recommend this to anyone who does animation. I'm definitely going to use a more professional software going forward with this project, but for now, this is what I have, so this is what I'm using. Basically, you want the hair to be, as they call it in animation, a secondary action to the character's movement, and so the hair just reacts a little later than the body. It's easier than I thought, but I feel like something about the maybe timing is not 100% on the spot. When she flips her hair, I try to think that because they're so heavy, the reaction of the tails to the movement will take longer than, for example, my hair. So it definitely played a role when I made this animation. I think the hair turned out pretty well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And then I moved to the clothes animation. I did a really small test because I didn't film myself as well as I wanted to. I wanted to share more of the reference that I filmed, but I looked so goofy, so I realized that I will save it for a different time, or I'll just save it to myself. I did what I could with the reference. I think I actually made it better, kind of just improvised. It's just like the hair. It's a secondary action animation, so the clothes react later than the movement of the body. I really liked it. I think it turns out pretty well. I do need to finish this sequence as a whole. I'm really enjoying this project. I cannot. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think, and this is my results. So I really enjoyed making today's video. I hope you enjoyed. As always, if you like my series and my video, please like, subscribe, comment, follow me home. I don't know, I'm joking. And if you want to support me as an artist, I made this little poster for you as a little thank you note. So if you want to purchase it, it's on my Buy Me a Coffee profile. As always, just the fact that you watched until now means the world, and it's more than enough. So don't feel pressured to do anything. Love you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!